Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you joined us. Today we're diving into the iconic homes of all 20 English Premier League clubs for the 2025-26 season, from the roaring stands of Old Trafford to the electric atmosphere at Anfield. Whether you're a diehard supporter or just love beautiful stadiums, this video is for you. So make sure to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content like this. Note that the stadiums are arranged from the smallest to the largest based on seating capacity. Let's get started. 20. Dean Court. At number 20, we have Dean Court, currently known as the Vitality Stadium due to sponsorship. Located in Boscombe, Bournemouth, this compact ground holds 11,307 fans, making it the smallest in the Premier League. It's been home to AFC Bournemouth since 1910 and is currently owned by Black Knight Football Club. Though modest in size today, it once hosted a crowd of 28,799 during a clash with Manchester United back in 1957. Originally opened in 1910, the stadium underwent major renovations in 2001, giving it the modern look it has today. 19. Brentford Community Stadium. At number 19 is the Brentford Community Stadium, now known as the GTEC Community Stadium. Located in Brentford, West London, this modern ground has been home to Brentford FC since its opening in 2020. With a capacity of 17,250, it was built between 2018 and 2020 at a cost of £71 million. The stadium even played a part in UEFA Women's Euro 2022, showcasing its world-class design. Its record attendance stands at 17,215, set during a Premier League clash between Brentford and Liverpool on January 18, 2025. 18. Turf Moor. Arriving at number 18 is Turf Moor, situated in Burnley, Lancashire, England, home to Burnley Football Club since 1883. With a capacity of exactly 21,944, it's one of the most intimate stadiums in the league, rich with tradition and old-school character. The record attendance came on February 23, 1924, when 54,775 fans packed in for an FA Cup tie against Huddersfield Town, still Turf Moor's highest ever crowd. From its opening in 1883 to this day, the ground remains owned by Burnley Football Club, standing as one of the longest continuously used professional football venues in England. Though modest in size compared to modern arenas, Turf Moor delivers an authentic football experience, steeped in history and beloved by Claret's supporters. 17. Selhurst Park. At position 17 is Selhurst Park, nestled in Selhurst within the London Borough of Croydon. This has been the proud home of Crystal Palace FC since it opened in 1924 and remains owned by the club. Construction began in 1922, with the ground formally opening 2 years later, having cost just £30,000 to build. The stadium has undergone 4 renovations, the most recent in 2014, and was expanded twice before that, in 1969 and 1994. Today, it accommodates 25,486 spectators, giving it a modest yet distinctive feel among Premier League venues. Notably, Selhurst Park also has Olympic pedigree. It hosted matches during the 1948 Summer Olympics. With nearly a century of football heritage and community identity woven into its stands, Selhurst Park remains a cherished, authentic venue on your Premier League countdown. 16. Craven Cottage. Ranked at number 16 is Craven Cottage, located in Fulham, West London. This intimate riverside stadium has been the home of Fulham FC since 1896, and remains owned by the club. With a current capacity of 29,589, it sits comfortably in the middle tier of Premier League venues. Yet back in October 1938, Craven Cottage hosted a record 49,335 spectators for a thrilling encounter against Millwall, a mark that still stands today. Built and opened in 1896, the stadium has stood the test of time, anchored in history, with each matchday echoing over a century of football heritage. Despite modern development, Fulham have maintained their traditional home, creating an atmospheric and historic setting along the Thames that remains beloved by supporters and football purists alike. 15. City of Ground. Stepping into position 15, it's the City of Ground, located in West Bridgford, Nottinghamshire, just across the River Trent from Nottingham itself. This historic venue has been home to Nottingham Forest since 1898, and remains owned by the club. With a capacity of about 30,455, it's a mid-sized Premier League ground that blends tradition with character. The stadium's all-time record attendance was 49,946 fans during a thrilling Nottingham Forest vs Manchester United match on October 28, 1967. Built and officially opened in 1898, the City Ground underwent 7 expansions, including major rebuilds. In 1957, 1965, 1980, 1992 to 1993, and most recently between 1994 and 1996, boosting it to its current all-seated layout. Though not among the largest venues, the City Ground stands as a historic gem, steeped in over a century of football history, with each stand echoing the legacy of Forest's proud past. 14. Molineux Stadium. Claiming position 14 is Molineux Stadium, the beloved home of Wolverhampton Wanderers, located in Wolverhampton, West Midlands. The club have called this ground home since 1889, and they still own it today. Built and officially opened in 1889, Molineux holds 31,750 fans, small by modern standards but packed with character and history. The stadium underwent 3 major renovations, the most recent taking place in 2011-12. Despite its modest size, Molineux remains an ironclad fortress for Wolves supporters. Grounded in more than a century of tradition, it may not be the largest venue on your Premier League list, but it's one of the most storied. 13. Falmer Stadium. Stepping into position 13 is the Falmer Stadium, better known to most fans as the American Express Stadium, or simply the Amex. Located in Falmer, Brighton and Hove, East Sussex, this is Brighton and Hove Albion's home since 2011 and is owned by the Community Stadium Limited. With a capacity of 31,876, it's a relatively modern venue that still delivers a compact Premier League experience. The stadium was built between 2008 and 2011 at a cost of £93 million, offering fans fresh surroundings and infrastructure from the outset. Brighton's record attendance of 31,840 was set on October 26, 2024, during a match against Wolverhampton Wanderers, standing just shy of full capacity and showing the stadium's near sellout potential. Though modest in age compared to many traditional grounds, the Amex has quickly become the beating heart of Albion's rise. Modern, well-engineered, and firmly rooted in community ownership and club ambition. 12. Elland Road. Landing at position 12, we visit Elland Road, located in Beeston, Leeds, West Yorkshire, home to Leeds United since 1919 and owned by Leeds United Football Club Limited. Originally built in 1897, the stadium now holds 37,645 spectators, with its all-time record attendance reaching 57,892 during a replay against Sunderland on March 15, 1967. That was long before it became an all-seater under the Taylor Report. Elland Road has undergone 6 renovations, most recently in 2011-12, and has been expanded 9 times, the latest major work in 1994. As a multi-purpose venue, it has also hosted major events, among them matches during the 2015 Rugby Union World Cup. 11. Stamford Bridge. Arriving at number 11 is the magnificent Stamford Bridge, nestled in Fulham in southwest London. The iconic home of Chelsea FC since 1905, and situated on stadium land owned by Chelsea pitch owners. Originally built and officially opened on April 28, 1877, Stamford Bridge boasts a current capacity of approximately 40,341 seats. The all-time record attendance was a staggering 82,905, recorded during a league fixture against Arsenal on October 12, 1935. The venue underwent major renovations in 1904 to 1905 and again in 1998, modernizing parts of the stadium while preserving its historic footprint. Though modest in capacity compared with today's megastadia, Stamford Bridge remains steeped in tradition. Its terraced past lives on in the beloved Shed End, a stand name that dates back to the 1930s. 10. Villa Park. Now at position 10 we arrive at Villa Park, located in Aston, Birmingham, the historic home of Aston Villa FC since 1897, and still owned by the club. The stadium broke ground in 1894 and officially opened in 1897, costing just £16,733 at the time. Today, it seats approximately 42,918 fans. Its record attendance remains 76,588, set during an FA Cup tie against Derby County on March 2, 1946, a crowd almost twice its current capacity, back when it featured large terraces. Villa Park also hosted 3 matches during the 1966 FIFA World Cup and has been a venue for other iconic events like UEFA Euro '96 and the last Cup Winners' Cup final in 1999. This venerable stadium may not be the biggest on your countdown, but with over a century of history crammed into its 4 stands, Holt End, Trinity Road, Doug Ellis, and the North Stand, it remains one of England's most celebrated and traditional football grounds. 9. Stadium of Light. At position 9, here's the Stadium of Light in Sunderland, home to Sunderland AFC since 1997, and still owned by the club. This venue seats 49,000 fans, placing it among the largest football stadiums in England. It was built between 1996 and 1997, before being expanded in 2000, all for a total construction cost of around £24 million. The ground's record attendance stands at 48,353, recorded during a Premier League clash with Liverpool on April 13, 2002. Though not the oldest venue, the Stadium of Light blends modern design with regional pride. Its name and entrance monuments honor Sunderland's coal mining heritage. Despite its relatively recent build, it's become a passionate fortress for Black Cats supporters. 8. St. James Park. At position 8, we arrive at St. James Park, located in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. This historic ground has been home to Newcastle United since 1892, originally opened in the same year, and is currently owned by Newcastle City Council. With a seating capacity of 52,305, it's one of the largest traditional stadiums in the Premier League. The stadium has undergone 3 major renovations, the latest taking place between 1998 and 2000, helping modernize its structure while preserving heritage. St. James Park continues to be a commanding presence in English football, a cherished venue steeped in more than a century of history, atmosphere, and loyal Geordie support. 7. Everton Stadium. Positioned at number 7 is the Everton Stadium at Bramley Moor Dock in Liverpool's Vauxhall district. Built between August 2021 and February 2025, it will serve as the new home of Everton FC, replacing Goodison Park. The club retained ownership throughout the development. The venue holds approximately 52,769 seated spectators, ranking it among the 7 largest stadiums in the Premier League. Its construction cost is estimated at £750 million, significantly higher than initial projections due to the Dockland redevelopment and heritage restoration work. Situated on a repurposed dockside site, the stadium combines modern architecture with industrial heritage, incorporating elements of Goodison's iconic latticework into its brick and steel design. While recent, it's already a landmark before its first major match. It's a bold step into a new era for Everton, marking not just a venue upgrade but a cultural and urban transformation for both club and city. 6. Etihad Stadium. Positioned at number 6, here's the Etihad Stadium, officially the City of Manchester Stadium, home to Manchester City since 2003 and owned by Manchester City Council. Constructed between December 12, 1999 and August 10, 2003, it now seats 53,600 spectators in its current configuration. The stadium's record attendance was 54,694, set during a Premier League match against Leicester City on February 6, 2016. This venue has undergone significant evolution. Originally built for the 2002 Commonwealth Games with an athletics track, it was later converted for elite football use. It retains a lease agreement with the council and remains a vital part of Manchester's sports regeneration ecosystem. 5. Emirates Stadium. Positioned at number 5 by seating capacity, this is the Emirates Stadium, the stylish home of Arsenal FC since 2006, located in London. Owned by Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, an American sports and entertainment holding company based in Denver, Colorado. Constructed from 2004 to 2006 at a total cost of approximately £390 million, it currently accommodates 60,704 fans. The record attendance was 60,383, set on November 2, 2019 during a Premier League match against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Despite being one of London's most modern venues, the Emirates Stadium has quickly earned its place among England's largest football arenas. It may lack Highbury's old intimacy, but with its impressive scale, corporate backing, and modern amenities, it represents Arsenal's drive to compete among the elite. 4. Anfield. At position 4 in capacity, welcome to Anfield, located in Liverpool, England. This iconic stadium has been the home of Liverpool FC since 1892. Prior to that, it served as Everton's ground from 1884 to 1891, before they relocated to Goodison Park. With a current capacity of 61,276, it ranks among the largest in the Premier League. The record attendance was 61,905, achieved during an FA Cup tie against Wolverhampton Wanderers on February 2, 1952. Originally built in 1884 and opened later that year, Anfield has undergone 14 renovations, the most recent from 2021 to 2024, including the major Anfield Road stand expansion that added around 7,000 seats. Still owned by Liverpool FC, the stadium blends rich history with modern improvements, making it a cherished fortress for the Reds, where tradition and matchday devotion meet modern capacity and comfort. 3. London Stadium. At position 3 by seating capacity, this is the London Stadium, situated in the Stratford district of London's Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. Originally constructed for the 2012 Summer Olympics, it now serves as the home of West Ham United since 2016 and is owned by E20 Stadium LLP, under GLA Holdings Limited. Constructed between 2008 and 2012, with a subsequent renovation from 2013 to 2016, the stadium has a capacity of 62,500, ranking it among England's largest venues. The total cost to build and convert it reached approximately £486 million, aligning with its Olympic and London legacy pedigree. While originally configured for athletics, the stadium was reimagined for football use, including a 99-year lease granted to West Ham in 2013. Since their move in August 2016, matchday attendance consistently pushes its regulated capacity of 62,500. A modern, multi-use venue built with grand ambition, the London Stadium embodies both Olympic legacy and West Ham's evolution, making it a fitting number 3 in your Premier League stadium rankings. 2. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. At position 2, here's the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, located in Tottenham, England and owned outright by Tottenham Hotspur. Built between 2016 and 2019, this modern marvel seats 62,850 supporters, making it the second-largest club stadium in the Premier League. Construction costs rose to approximately £1 billion, with ambitions to become a multi-purpose landmark featuring the world's first retractable, two-tier football pitch compatible with NFL and football events alike. The official record attendance stands at 62,027, registered during a thrilling North London derby against Arsenal on May 2, 2022. Since opening in April 2019, the stadium has quickly become a standout for innovation, sustainability, and matchday experience. It features the UK's largest single-tier stand in the South End, efficient crowd design that places fans just meters from the pitch, and hosts NFL games, concerts, and major sporting events, cementing its role as a global sporting venue. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium isn't just 2 seats short of the top spot. It's a bold statement in stadium design and revenue generation, firmly establishing Spurs in elite European club company. 1. Old Trafford. Claiming the top spot by seating capacity, it's Old Trafford, located in Old Trafford, Greater Manchester, England, home of Manchester United since 1910, and owned by the club. Constructed between 1909 and 1910, the stadium originally cost around £90,000 and now accommodates approximately 74,197 fans in its current layout. Over the years, it has undergone 8 renovations, evolving into one of the most legendary football venues in the world. The record attendance of 76,962 was set during an FA Cup semi-final between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Grimsby Town on March 25, 1939, a fixture played at Old Trafford before United moved in. As Manchester United's iconic theatre of dreams, Old Trafford blends more than a century of heritage with modern football ambition, making it the grand finale of your Premier League stadium countdown. And there you have it, English Premier League stadiums for the 2025 to 2026 season. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content just like this.